Hello everybody, it's Conspiracy Carl. It's Saturday the 3rd of March, 3:30 in the afternoon, so 15:31 PM in the UK. I just wanted to say, it's a bit of a hard video to make, this is, because I'm gonna have a I'm gonna have a lot of people probably disagree with me, but through research this is where it's led me. The stuff about Hillary Clinton and going to prison and things like this, I just don't believe it's going to happen, and I'll tell you why I don't believe it's going to happen. If, like I say, through research, it's led me to this, and all these people, they're just doing a job. So, you know, they're not actually in charge of the country. They can't actually change the rules, because if they do, then they'll just end up like Kennedy. Or if they try, they'll just end up like Kennedy. So anyway, these people, they're born and bred and put into these jobs. They're all cousins of the same family. I mean, even Winston Churchill, his middle name was Spencer. Now, if you know anything about the English royalty families, or the families that are high up there, you'll know that Spencer is one of them. Lady Diana was called Spencer, her last name. So I do believe there's a connection there as well. Like I say, all of these people are born and bred and put into power, and so they're really not doing what they want, they're doing what they're told to do. This is the reason for Morals and Dogma and things like that Albert Pike wrote, a book that he wrote, and he clearly states in there that all the wars have been funded by both sides right from the very start. So all these people that are now put into power, they're put into power through bloodlines. They have to do this. This is part of their blood right, I suppose, or born. You know, they're oh God, how can I put it? Their passage of right. You know, they're born into this, and they have to do this, and it's part of their, you know, their upbringing or whatever. They just get posted into these jobs, allocated, and they have to fulfill it. This is why the Illuminati cards show so much true false stuff that's happened recently, yet these cards were only, you know, they were stopped made in the mid-90s. So before a hell of a lot of this stuff, sorry I shouldn't use that word, but before a lot of this stuff actually happened, the Twin Towers and Barack Obama, there's a lot of these cards that show all these sorts of things, or things that look exactly like them. So they wouldn't know about this unless, you know, they had it all pre-planned. So I don't believe that Hillary Clinton will go to prison. I don't believe that at all, because, like I say, it's her job. So, you know, she's made to do these things. A bit like Adolf Hitler. If you look up Project Paperclip, he was allowed to retire and live out the rest of his life with Ava and the dog on a farm in, I believe it was Argentina. It might have been Brazil, but it was one of the, I believe it was Argentina. And like I say, even the dog, they were allowed to live out the rest of their life on a farm, and you know, because they played their part in history. It's like, you know, Albert Pike and other people have said as well, you know, the news, it's more adult entertainment rather than fact, as Anonymous have proved numerous times. The worldwide news, all different news, you know, stations from every different country are more or less producing the same news. Like I say, this has been proved in a lot of Anonymous videos. So that alone should tell you that the news is fake, very, very fake, and shouldn't be taken seriously. It should be taken, you know, like with a sleight of hand, a bit like a magician trick, you know, because it's not as real as what people are thinking. And this is how they get the scared, you know, the scared, I suppose, frequencies that we all vibrate. You know, we vibrate and resonate at different frequencies, and being scared is a frequency or a vibration that they seem to like. Otherwise they wouldn't keep doing what they're doing. Like what they've done with 9/11, they said that there was a massive spike in, you know, because people were watching this all around the world and they believed it. And there was a massive spike in fear, if you like. And like I was saying in some of my other videos, I do believe that this fear or emotion that we give off can be turned into something tangible, they use it. Others wouldn't keep doing it, would they, really, you know? Like the pedogate, you know, the pedogate, these farms that they've got in Texas, I do believe, you know, where they have gay, you know, rent boys and little children and whatnot, and they can run around with it. So it's a bit like the Hunger Games or something like that, but for the elite. So they're allowed to do all this stuff. Like, they're under a different law to us because they have their sovereignty, whereas we don't. So that's another one you need to look up. This is why they can get away with so much, and if you was to try it, you'd be banged up behind bars before you knew it. So, you know, this is another reason why they can get away with so much, because they're allowed to, because they're told to. Part of their job, part of their fulfillment in life. If you look back at some of Trump's earlier videos, he was, I'd say, in his late 30s or something, 40s maybe, and he was saying then that he didn't want to be president, that he wouldn't like to be a president, but yet here he is, you know, years later as president. And it was prophesized in, you know, things like Back to the Future with Biffo. You know, that was meant to be Trump, apparently, and he's in presidency. Biffo is in presidency, you know, and it's very strange, but like I say, if it's all pre-planned, then there's no strangeness or no, you know, fakeness about it, because like I say, it's all pre-planned, it's all rewritten. They have to do this. This is part of their life. Is part of their born blood right, if you like, you know. So anyway, don't try and, you know, believe everything you see in the news and stuff like that, because like I say, it's north, east, west, south. That's what the news stands for, and they all more or less print the same crap, the same rubbish. Some of it's true, maybe little bits, but you're talking about 90% fakery. Anyway, like I say, if you Google crisis actor jobs for false flags, it comes up. You can actually get acting jobs for these false flags. The news do. So yeah, you can actually apply for the acting jobs to do it. So if you want to get involved and be a complete arsehole, you can. So yeah, they give you the right to do that, but that's about all you will get to do. So anyway, like I say, I don't believe that Hillary's or them other lot, Barack Obama and all that, I don't believe they're going to get banged up for 1 minute, because they've just done their job. They're just doing what they're told to be done, and that's it. You know, if they didn't do this, then perhaps they would get banged up, but because they're doing what they're told to be doing, then, you know, they have to do it. Then I just don't believe it. If anybody can find out any information to prove me wrong or to prove otherwise, please do so. I won't take this as insult. I'll take this as educational, because I like to learn myself. So if there's any positive proof that, you know, that people believe that she will get put away, and it's a definite, then please put a link down and I'll have a look at it. I'd love to see it. Study Masonry. Study what the Masons do. Study the bloodlines of the ruling elite, and hopefully you should come across what I come across and see what I saw. And like I say, don't take this too seriously. Try not to look at the news and all that crap, and then it won't. What you can't see can't affect you, can it? I mean, come on. You know, if there was to do this World War III thing and these bombs would start to land everywhere, it'd be so bloody quick. You're not going to know about it anyway. So try and look on the bright side of life. Remember, unite, don't fight, always, yeah. Love each other, because something is going to kick off sooner or later. But like I say, it's only because it's pre-planned, because it has to happen, because they wrote it down, because they set it in stone, the Georgia Guidestones. For the people that still don't want to believe it, they put it in about 8 different languages or whatever it is. So they've got to do something, but like I say, it's not worth bothering about. It's really not worth, you know, feeling down about or worrying about, because then you're just giving them what they want, what they need. Don't do that. Do the right thing and just put a smile on your face and try and be a better person each day, and you watch your day will be good. Anyway, Love, peace, unity. Remember, unite, don't fight. I love to each and every single one of my subscribers, or my new ones. I am going to get... Well, I'll tell you the truth about this book, right, that I said I was going to read out. My reading's not so good. My reading's not great. So I'm trying to find someone that's quite good at reading so they can read out the book. And, you know, I won't keep having to say sorry for making mistakes. So I'm trying to find a better reader, and that's what's taking me some time. But I promise you that that book will be read, okay, even if it is by myself. But I promise you that I'm trying to find someone to get it done properly, so it can be enjoyable for you, my subscribers. Anyway, love, peace, unity. Remember to unite, don't fight. Love to each and every single one of you. Remember, we're all pink underneath. This is just a battery housing. Alright? Love, peace, unity. Conspiracy Carl, I'm out. Goodbye.